All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my forever messy garage. So today, well, I guess before I open the door, I don't know if it's noisy out there or not. So today, I'm gonna work on the truck camper a little bit. So what I did is I just ran up to Menards. I picked up a few things, and I'm gonna try to make a screen for the slider window that is on the cab side of the topper. I don't have the slider window in the truck itself, so it's having a pass-through isn't necessary. And I like to keep that thing open at night, but I can only keep it open so long before the bugs start to find their way in there. So having a screen on there is going to be nice. The only problem is putting the screen on the inside. It's going to need to be removable, so I can take the screen on and off in order to open the window. Now I could pull the topper off and like put one on the outside, but that seems like a lot more work. So I picked up a few things. Let's go ahead and pop this door open. Avoid the dirty old fly strips. There's one coming at me right now. Anytime I open this garage up, it fills full of flies. So, all right, so we got the truck here, and everything is still in there from my last camping trip. And this is what I went and picked up. I've got some Velcro here. It's a big long roll of Velcro, 10 foot long by 1 inch, and it's supposed to be heavy duty outdoor applications. I got a roll of Gorilla Tape, and it's black. And then I bought this roll of screen here, and this is small insect screen, and I've got plenty of it for that. So let me climb up in here quick. So here's the window. And it's kind of funny how they put these together. They obviously put it together so that you're supposed to access it from that side, because this thing right here, this little handle piece, it's on the outside of the window. There's like, you can't really see it, but it's, yeah, there's a plastic thing, and it's just stuck on there. I could take that off, honestly. I should try to take that off and stick it on this side. That would be incredibly beneficial to me. But so I got a couple Velcro pieces here, and those are for when I put the Reflectix on the window. So the plan is to take that Velcro and run it along this edge here, and this edge here. But on the window itself right here, it'll be ran along this edge, so that when you have the window open, like so, the Velcro will be over here. So, or right here, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't need it all the way over there. But then the Velcro, the window will just stick on, or the screen will just stick on with that Velcro. And that way, I can open the window, pull the Velcro, pull the screen off, open the window, slide it open, and then stick the Velcro back on. And should be able to leave it open all night, even in the rain, because this window does slant forward. So it's one of the windows that I can have open if it's raining out. So I need to clean this off, and I feel like this should stick right on. So you might wonder why I got the Gorilla Tape. So the Gorilla Tape is so that when I cut the screen out, I'm gonna fold it around the edge of the screen, and I feel like that'll give me much better surface area to stick that Velcro backing to, because this is self-adhesive Velcro. It might stick directly to the screen, but I feel like if I do that, that'll work better, and then it'll keep it from the edges from fraying. I don't think this screen's gonna fray apart. It doesn't look like it's a woven screen or whatever. So anyways, we're gonna get set up, and I'm gonna get to it. I think this should be fairly simple and fairly quick. So we'll see what we can do, guys. Stay tuned. All right, let's go ahead and just open this up. I haven't opened it yet. See what it is. It's pretty thick stuff from what it looks like. There we go. Pretty heavy duty. So it's just doubled up in here, and there's adhesive on each side, and it's Velcro. Stick it together. Let's see what the screen is about. I feel like I should just be able to cut this with a scissors. It's not metal, I don't think. Materials doesn't really say. Doesn't look like it's going to come apart. You could probably tear it, but that'll be perfect. So that's the screen I've got. It's actually smaller screen material than what's on the side windows here. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of cut a section of this off straight away so that I don't have to deal with this whole thing. Oh, and it cuts right through it like wrapping paper if you keep it going. Keep it tight enough. All right, so we've got the factory edge in the upper left-hand corner up here. And I'm just gonna kind of hold it right here, give myself a little bit of excess. And you know what, I don't even need it that big because I know when I open it, it only comes that far anyways. So honestly, we'll go right there to right here. So I've got a mark here where I need to cut. I think I can get it pretty dang straight if I just look at it right there. And this isn't going to be the final cut anyways, probably. It's actually really nice material to work with. It's pretty square. Now I don't know which side I started with, but as long as it fits, that's all that matters. I was cutting it this direction, I think. I think. That looks good up to the top. So I need to cut it right along this bottom edge, if you guys can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do the same thing, because this doesn't have to be absolutely square. I can square it up later if I'm not concerned with it. We're going to go ahead and cut it right there. That's perfect. That is perfect. All right. Well, now we'll go in the garage, because I'm going to put this Gorilla Tape around the edge. It'll be nice to have a work surface in there. All right, got our piece of screen here. I'm just gonna lay it down and try to run, you know, half of the tape on the edge of the thing and half of it off, so I can just fold it over. If I can just do this. That's tight. Get the screen tight. Just lay it over half of it. Push out from the center, boom. That didn't work too bad. Got my scissors here. I'm just gonna cut off about a ½ inch off the edge here, like so. So I've got a little bit extra on each side of it there. And I'm gonna go ahead and start in the middle. Try to work my way out and keep this as flat as possible. Creased right down the middle. I didn't overlap it perfectly, but it will be just fine. I didn't get that on there perfectly, but it's just going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. Cut this little piece off the edge here, and we'll go to the other side. We're just going to do that all the way around this thing. It's dirty already from sitting on my bench, but we've got our screen done. So let's see how this Velcro stuff is going to work. All right, it's going to go just like that. So I'm going to probably do these Velcro strips one piece at a time somehow. But we're going to do it just like so. This should work out just fine. I'm going to stick the Velcro onto here. I'm going to put the Velcro together on there and start with the top piece, peel it off, stick it on the window, and then, you know, peel these off as necessary. So we are going to put this Velcro on. I left my scissors in the garage, of course, but it's cooler in the garage. Okay. Take this strip of Velcro and go back in the garage. We're gonna need to get something to clean the window frame and the window off anyway, so that we can make sure that other Velcro sticks. Okay, I want the Velcro on this side of it. It's all clean enough. that seam, boy. Look at those seams right there. Look at that. Perfect. All right, last side. This isn't turning out half bad at all. I didn't expect this to look perfect. Just want it to be incredibly functional, but it's not looking half bad. I'm gonna have a bit of Velcro left over if I need it for anything. Perfect. Okay. All right, we've got this piece done. Doesn't look bad at all. I need to go get something to clean off that window frame. I'm sure I've got like Windex. Maybe. I know there's some in the house. I'm going to grab that window frame, and then I need to cut the pieces to fit the other side of the Velcro. All right, got the Windex. Grab my scissors. Should be able to finish this up here pretty quickly. These windows really need to be cleaned on the outside. Although I haven't washed the truck in a while anyways, so it's not as if just hosing it down wouldn't work. All right, I'm just gonna spray some of this right on here and use this to wipe this off with. Relatively clean here. It's not all, it's not a flat surface, which is kind of a bummer. It's not a flat surface, but I think it'll work just fine. Okay, so we've got that cleaned off. So what I'm gonna do is throw crap around in the back here. What I'm gonna do is take this screen and I'm gonna attach these pieces to this Velcro and cut them, and then I'll stick this up one piece at a time. Like I'll peel that off one piece at a time as I stick it to the window. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this guy straight on here. Try to get these edges and everything, get it flat on this piece. My neighbors must have came outside. Right there, cut it. Probably gonna be a bit hard on the scissors. Not too bad. We're gonna go all the way around and do this before we stick it up on the window here. Okay, we've got our backing pieces stuck on there. Now we're gonna go ahead and stick this onto the window, I guess. So this is all cleaned off. That's the window's all the way open there. So I just need to get this centered how I want. This strip is gonna go right on this side, right onto the glass. The top is going to be in the way a little bit right there, but we're just going to go ahead and peel the back side of this Velcro off and shove it up there. This is the side that I'm more worried about peeling off, especially since the top and bottom do not have a flat surface. We'll get right up to the top of that frame. Not too bad. I could have went a little bit higher up, but it's sticking well enough. All right, we're gonna go this side. Okay, so we have a screen on the window here. I mean, it ain't perfect. This is the most uneven line on here. It's because the way this kind of sticks in, I pulled that, ended up pulling the end up over here where this side you don't have that. So now I need to pull the screen off and make sure the window still slides. And this is, I think, is going to be like, I'm just going to have to be mindful when I do this. Alright, not perfect on this at all. I knew that that was hanging down a little bit in the middle there. We're going to go ahead and hopefully kind of fix that a little bit, just so it's on the same plane of pressure against the back here, if you guys understand what I'm saying. That's going to stick a lot better there. Go ahead and do that and that. Hopefully that makes that stick better. Oh, and that can just slide right down in there. The window can still slide closed. I can open it up. And I need to like label this on which side goes where, but it's pretty close, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Run her down, secure the bottom, and boom, we've got a screen now. Probably not absolutely perfect, there's going to be little gaps, but it's pretty secure all the way around. And honestly, if you look at these windows, this whole like edge, like right there, it's completely open, and you can stick your finger straight out. You know, if my finger would fit through there, it'd go straight out, because that's the channel that the window slides on. So you've got that all open there. It does, there's like no seal right along that edge, so bugs and things can get in there. I mean, you can kind of see it here, like that's all just open to the outside. So these things aren't perfectly sealed anyways. Now I understand that that's not the prettiest mod around, but it is 100% functional, and you can take it off if you need to like stick something out there or whatever. You can do that, but works just fine. And stick it right back on. Boom. There's my cheap window screen solution for the slider window on the truck here. Something I've been thinking about doing for a little while, and it works. So we're gonna go ahead and open that back up for now though, because I am gonna get the truck packed up here. I am headed out to camp, so bam. And it's reattached. I mean, it's sealed well enough. There we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the little truck camper mod here. I am incredibly happy that I did that already. It's going to be much nicer to be able to leave that open all night, also along with these side windows when it's hot out. I am headed out to camp tonight, so I guess we'll give it a test here really quickly. I know it doesn't look perfect. You could probably do it a little bit fancier if you really wanted to, but it is 100% functional, and I feel like this should all stick very well. Hopefully, if not, I can keep playing with this idea and maybe come up with something a little bit better. But this works for now, and that's all that I'm concerned about. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm headed out to camp tonight, so stay tuned for the next adventure, guys. I'll see you in a bit.